What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? Hope you're having a good day. Excited to be talking with you today about attacking patterns, what it looks like, and we're going to talk about building all the way from the back. So shout out to everybody who's taking the time to watch this. This is my 2010 age group. Shout out comment what team you coach. Comment what team you coach, what age group, so I kind of have an idea of who we're talking to in the comments. And once we know from there, we'll go ahead and get in. So we're talking about the attacking work, what it looks like. I'm going to show you what it looks like, how we build up from our goalkeeper. Here's our preseason training. So we're in preseason training, and it's crazy to even look back through this with you, because I remember now we're already, where are we? We're into our postseason. We're going to do our postseason tournament. Did a pretty good season. We went 7-4-3. I thought we were the best team in our league. Just, we'll watch the video. As a coach, where you're always thinking, man, we could have done this better. Okay, so let's get into it. So we're working on our attacking patterns, and I want to show you what we're looking at. This is how we wanted to build up from our goalkeeper. So if the ball goes back to our goalkeeper, if our goalkeeper touches the ball anytime, this is what we kind of started building in from the preseason on what it should look like. And I'm going to show you all the mistakes. Here I am in the middle. I'm the guy with the big black pad. I'm running around. The ball's going to go into our center back. We want our center back into our six, because we want to draw that first striker, or you're in that attacking center mid, into this pressing moment that you're going to see right here, where the ball's going to come, the center area, our center mid. Allow us to switch the point of attack. So we call it like this. We say we want to play inside to draw the pressure, the opponent inside to play outside. So we say inside to outside, outside to inside. We play inside to play outside. We played inside here. Now our right center back has the ball, and we're looking to play into our fullback. We just played outside. So now we played outside. We're looking to play inside. There's our center mid. We're using him as a wall pass or a bounce. Now this is what we're trying to teach our guys, is how to look and how to think off the ball. And it's so funny now, because beginning of the season, there's so many things going wrong right now in my mind. Like I noticed the striker is in a bad position. He should have probably been more over here. This 1-2 should have been a little bit different, but anyways. Okay, so we played into our center mid, went out to our fullback. Now we're looking to find our striker in this moment, or a winger. Okay, and we did the pattern completely wrong. I'm going to show you how it's supposed to look. This is full honest coaching transparency with you. This is where, as a coach, you learn how to improve your communication, because the players are getting it wrong consistently. It's not the players, it's you. It's how you're communicating it. Okay, so here it is. Ball went from, let's go back a second. Here it is right now. And I don't have all the positions in the field right now. I have a center back, two center backs, a goalkeeper, fullbacks that are acting as wingers, strikers. I don't have our full 11 on the field. I just wanted to get the general idea. So maybe I could have done with a full 11. Now thinking back on it, ball goes into here, draw the press. Bad first time, bad first ball. So when we're coaching in these moments like right here, what I'm thinking is I'd rather them get used to, hey, knowing what it feels like to do it right, than just moving on from doing it wrong. Because then you're allowing, especially in training, you're allowing bad habits, in my opinion, to creep in. So I always tell the guys, look, do it again, do it right. Building your head so you know exactly what it feels like to do it right. Okay? And I'm here in this black pad, and I'm hitting the guys preseason, and I want them to get used to being hit. We're about to go play against a team that was older than us by 2 years, and so we needed to know what it is to play against under pressure. And this is preseason, so they haven't played in a bit. Okay, so here it is. I'm gonna just let it play, and we'll just talk it through. So I'm hitting the guy with the pad because I want him to get used to doing that ball right there. Now we're finding a rhythm. Now look at the movement off the ball. It's not perfect. Our striker went the wrong direction. Boom. But we still got the basic principle, the switch of play. Now run from the midfield, ball into the box, and we finish. Or we're breaking their press and we're into their half. So all these things right here, we went over this over and 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 over in preseason because we wanted our guys to have a genuine identity of what it looks like for us to play this way. Okay. I stopped it here again. I know I didn't. I thought I stopped it. His body position was right. The ball was not great. The field was really bumpy. Switch of play. Running behind. Ball across. Okay. Again, preseason. I'm showing you all my mistakes. All the mistakes of the players because I want you to see as a coach that, all the stuff we see on Instagram, the perfect little, there's a lot of mistakes they don't show you. Okay. Let's go forward a little bit. I think we're about to, okay, here we go. Okay, so in these moments, when you're especially in preseason, it's hot, whatever, make sure your explanations are, you give them to before you get into the exercise. You give the kids, I had like my board up. I have a big board where I showed all the movement prior to so that they saw it. But then make sure your explanations when you're in the session are quick because you don't want a lot of players standing around and getting bored in preseason. That's not a good start for the players mentally to feel like, oh man, we're going to be doing this all season where it's just boring. So this simple ideas, concepts, this is in your preseason, you're just giving concepts. So we're doing a ball out wide to our fullback. So let's say our center backs, they're pressing us really high. We want to have be able to skip the press, play into our fullback and to our winger. And then we're going to work on the runs that happen off of that. Okay, switch of play. Here we are. Other fullback receiving with a proper foot. Okay, so here it is. In this moment, these are the moments that the players, they haven't touched the ball in a while, maybe a little bit. You have to keep asking them to do the right thing. Keep asking them to do the right thing. And this is where they're having to learn how to, play through mistakes. He missed an easy goal right there. And you're dealing with players who sometimes, like, mentally, one mistake takes them out of the game. If you know what I mean, coaches, let me know. So here we are. We're walking through this because I want them to start understanding the basic principles of what it looks like and how to problem solve. Ball into our fullback. Okay? Ball in behind. We played outside. Now we're looking to play inside. Switch of play. Boom. Should have received it across his body. So these are the moments as the ball's traveling, you're explaining exactly what you want from the guys. So that when they go into the next part of our session, they know exactly what we're looking for and they can identify what success is. Because the quicker they can identify what success is, then they can start to build that picture out that you're seeing in your mind. If you don't tell them what success is, then they're thinking they're consistently failing. And I'm finding a lot with this generation, if you don't give them success, failure just seems to creep up on them all the time. I'm not getting it right. So then you get players with I'm not even going to try hard. I'm going to fail. So here it is. Ball out to the fullback. Switch of play. Bounce. Being patient in possession. Outside. Now it's got to go inside. There we are. There's our movement. Ball in behind. Lost the ball. The striker, was not mentally ready for that ball. So these are moments in preseason. I'm over here now. I'm watching. Sometimes you got to find a spot as a coach where you can not just be involved in the action, but see the whole big picture. And I love this because I have 2 assistant coaches that are helping run so I can be able to do what I need to do. They're volunteer. So it's like, I don't have the assistant coaches. It's like, hey, look, who cares? Use what you have. Yeah, there's our basic idea. The kids executed it. The players executed it. I hate the kids. The players executed it. Here it is again. Boom, fullback, winger. Yeah, switch of play, bang, bang. Yep. We play with 3 center mids, 9 and 2 6s. Switch there, and a goal. So when you're doing your attacking patterns, it's gonna look rough, especially if you're teaching with a brand new group and they're trying to figure out who you want them to be. Be okay with that. Praise the details. They got the detail right there. Yeah, boom, bang. Half turn, should have been a better turn. Switch of play, we're already out to the fullback. Now we're looking for our cutback cross from our fullback and a tap in. Miss it there again. But then I'm not focusing on the finish. I'm working on getting our guys to the right point. Boom, bang, 6, opposite 6. Switch of play, now we're into the wide space. Ball into the box. Can we finish? Missed again. That's okay. In preseason, remember, coaches, it is about teaching the details. If you're expecting to be 100% sharp in preseason, you're mistaken. Boom, switch of play. This is good rhythm. Bounce again. Switch of play. Proper foot. Good technique. Ball into the wide space. Can we get a service into the box? Leave it. Tap in city. That's it. And then you'll see me right here. I'm like, hey, excellent. Well done. Now we're building the identity. Boom, 10 shows. Boom, switch of play. Proper technique. Finding the out ball. Inside to outside. Ball across. Dummy run. Finish. Boom. That's what you want your players to start gaining the confidence in. You have to work through those moments where it just sucks. Like, it really sucks. Like, you're just not able to get anything done, it feels like. But then you'll have one moment, one person will pick it up, 2 people, combination play, switch of play, boom. Ball speed is decent there. Striker is still out of position. He should have gone the opposite, but it's okay. We're working on it. Okay? So in this moment, what was our key targets? Our key targets was to see basic idea of what we want to do in possession once we get it from our keeper. And we actually did this in our, comment down below and tell me if you want to see this in our, we'll go over our first preseason game and where we use these attacking patterns. Tell me if you want to see that. Go back just a bit. So if you're probably asking, like, okay, Anthony, how did you set this up? So I have big orange, big disc cones that are probably about the size of my head. I'll give you they're big, like almost like a triangle. Big disc cones. I put them all down in the positions that I want, and I spaced it out. And I had 3 goals at top, and a ball started from our goalkeeper, because that's what we were talking about. Building up from the back, how we want to attack from our goalkeeper. We see our goal kicks as an opportunity to attack. So this is what we used, these little moments, to be able to create the identity of what we want to look like in possession. I didn't ask our guys to do a bunch of running. I just wanted us to get the ideas, get the simple reps, and then keep the guys that play in that position in that position. Don't do a bunch of rotation. Keep working the basic ideas. Switches of play, ball speed, finding pockets. Here's our center mid. Bang. 1, 2. Yeah. Bad ball. Okay, move on. Next one. You can see me right here. I'm coaching the moment. Give them exactly what you want. Give them exactly what success is. How they can move on from it. Boom. Yep. Lost the ball. This is the other coach is pressing, so we can actually add a little bit of realistic nature to it. Switch of play. Proper technique. Boom. Dummy run. Finish. So, tell me what you're thinking, Coach. What is your practice? If you're working on how you're building out from the back, what are you using? How are you teaching your players? What patterns are you using? And how does that help you be able to teach your players? So, hope you guys enjoyed this today. I really enjoy it. It's fun. Love teaching the game and being able to help people and coaches become even better. So let me know let me know your thoughts. Comment down below, and if you're interested in seeing more of these, let me know, and maybe we can make that happen. We'll see. All right, coaches. Hope you have a good day.